ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी।
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 गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन।
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 यमुना तीरावनचारी।
यमुना तीरावनचारी।
यमुना तीरावनचारी।
यमुना तीरावनचारी।
जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया।
नित्यं भागवत सेवया।
भगवती उत्तम श्लोके
भगवती उत्तम श्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी।
भक्ति भवति नैष्ठिकी।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 12, text number 5 and 6. संपदः क्रतवो लोका
लोका
महिषी भ्रातरो मही।
महिषी भातरो मही।
जाम्बुद्वीपाधिपत्यं च
जम्बूद्वीपाधिपत्यं च
यशश्च त्रिदिवं गतम्।
यशश्च त्रिद्वं गतम्
संपदः क्रतवो लोक
सम्प्रतवो लोक
महिषी भ्रातरो मही
महीषी भ्रातरो मही
जाम्बुद्वीपाधिपत्यं च
जम्बुदीपाधिपत्यं च
यशश्च त्रिदिवं गतम्
यतश्च त्रिदिवं गतम्
संपदः
सम्पदः
opulence
अपुलन्
कृतवः
क्रतवः
sacrifices
sacrifices
लोका
लोकः
future destination
future destination
महिषी
महीषी
the queen
the king
भ्रात्रः
Bhatra
the brother
the brother
मही
Mahi
the earth
the earth
Jambudvipa
Jambudvipa
the globe or planet of our residence
the globe or planet of our residence
Adhipatyam
Adhipatyam
sovereignty
sovereignty
cha
cha
also
also
yashah
yashah
fame
fame
cha
cha
and
and
Tridivam
divam
celestial planets
celestial planet
Gatam
gatam
spread over.
spread over.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
News even reached the celestial planets about Maharaj Yudhishthir's worldly possessions, the sacrifice by which he would attain a better destination, his queen, his stalwart brothers, his extensive land, his sovereignty over the planet Earth, and his fame, etc. Please repeat. News even reached
News even reached
the celestial planets
the celestial planet
about Maharaj Yudhishthir's
about Maharaj Yudhishthir's
worldly possessions,
worldly possessions,
the sacrifices by which he would attain a better destination,
he could attain a better destination,
his queen, his stalwart brothers,
his stalwart brother,
his extensive land, his sovereignty over the planet Earth,
his sovereignty over the planet,
and his fame, etc.
and his fame, etc.
Purport. Only a rich and great man's name and fame are known all over the world, and the name and fame of Maharaj Yudhishthir reached the higher planets because of his good administration, worldly possessions, glorious wife Draupadi, the strength of his brothers Bhima and Arjuna, and his solid sovereign power over the world, known as Jambudvipa. Here the word Loka is significant. Different lokas or higher planets scattered all over the sky, both material and spiritual. A person can reach them by dint of his work in the present life, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 9.25. No forceful entrance is allowed there. The tiny material scientists and engineers who have discovered vehicles to travel over a few thousand miles in outer space will not be allowed entrance. That is not the way to reach the better planet. One must qualify himself to enter into such happy planets by sacrifice and service. Those who are sinful in every step of life can expect only to be degraded into animal life, to suffer more and more the pangs of material existence. And this is also stated in Bhagavad Gita 16.19. Maharaj Yudhishthir's good sacrifices and qualifications were so lofty and virtuous that even the residents of the higher celestial planets were already prepared to receive him as one of them. Take the number 6. Kim te kamaha surasparha Mukunda manaso dvijaha Adijaharur mudam rajya Kshudhi tasya yathe tare. O Brahmanas, the opulence of the king was so enchanting that the denizens of heaven aspired for it. But because he was absorbed in the service of the Lord, nothing could satisfy him except the Lord's service. Purport. There are two things in the world which can satisfy a living being. When one is materially engrossed, he is satisfied only by sense gratification. But when one is liberated from the conditions of the material modes, he is satisfied only by rendering loving service for the satisfaction of the Lord. This means that the living being is constitutionally a servitor and not one who is served. Being illusioned by the conditions of the external energy, one falsely thinks himself to be the served, but actually he is not served. He is servant of the senses like lust, desire, anger, avarice, pride, madness, and intolerance. When one is in his proper senses by attainment of spiritual knowledge, he realizes that he is not the master of the material world, but is only a servant of the senses. At that time, he begs for the service of the Lord and thus becomes happy without being illusioned by so-called material happiness. Maharaj Yudhishthir was one of the liberated souls, and therefore for him there was no pleasure in a vast kingdom, good wife, obedient brothers, happy subjects, and prosperous world. These blessings automatically follow for a pure devotee, even though the devotee does not aspire for them. The example set herein is exactly suitable. It is said that one who is hungry is never satisfied by anything other than food. The whole material world is full of hungry living beings. The hunger is not for good food, shelter, or sense gratification. The hunger is for the spiritual atmosphere. Due to ignorance only, they think that the world is dissatisfied because there is not sufficient food, shelter, defense, and objects of sense gratification. This is called illusion. When the living being is hungry for spiritual satisfaction, he is misrepresented by material hunger. But the foolish leaders cannot see that even the people who are most sumptuously materially satisfied are still hungry. And what is their hunger and poverty? This hunger is actually for spiritual food, spiritual shelter, spiritual defense, and spiritual sense gratification. These can be obtained in the association of the Supreme Spirit, Lord Shri Krishna, and therefore one who has them cannot be attracted by the so-called food, shelter, defense, and sense gratification of the material world, even if they are relished by the denizens of the heavenly planet. Therefore, in the Bhagavad Gita 8.16, it is said by the Lord that even in the topmost planet of the universe, namely the Brahmaloka, where the duration of life is multiplied by millions of years by Earth's calculation, one cannot satisfy his hunger. Such hunger can be satisfied only when the living being is situated in immortality, which is attained in the spiritual sky, far, far above the Brahmaloka. In the association of Lord Mukunda, the Lord who awards his devotees transcendental pleasure of liberation. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuluditam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swamini Te Namine. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Te Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sampadah Kratavo Loka Mahishi Bhrataro Mahi Jambudvipadhipatyam cha Yashascha Tridivam Gatam. News even reached the celestial planets about Maharaj Yudhishthir's worldly possessions, the sacrifices by which he would attain a better destination, his queen, his stalwart brothers, his extensive land, his sovereignty over the planet Earth, and his fame, etc. Kinte kama surasparha mukunda manaso dvija adi jaharur mudam ragya shuditasya yathetare. O Brahmanas, the opulence of the king was so enchanting that the denizens of heaven aspired for it. But because he was absorbed in the service of the Lord, nothing could satisfy him except the Lord's service. So Suta Goswami is continuing his description of Maharaj Yudhishthir's kingdom. Yesterday we saw he started praising Yudhishthir Maharaj as one of the greatest devotees. And now in these two shlokas he talks about how he could attain material opulence. His wife, Draupadi, brothers. He was a great person who arranged many yagyas. So by the dint of the yagyas, you go back to. Don't go back to, but you go to higher planets, where, as Srila Prabhupada explained, the opulences are many times. Like Brahma Loka is the highest of the material planets, and that's where the life is in million years, like that. And everything is, every next loka next to our planet Earth, everything increases 10 times. The life, the comforts, the opportunity for service, everything goes multiplied by 10 times. But opportunity doesn't mean that you got it. Opportunity is just for us to use it. But if we miss the opportunity, then what is the use of that opportunity? You get a facility. You may have a swimming pool at the back of your home, but you have never stepped into it. So what is that? You just becomes a showpiece there. Like I remember when long back, when there was no electricity in many of the villages in India, even in small towns, my father used to have a radio shop, in Akola, Maharashtra. And those days, the radio sets would be coming with walls, It has to heat up for some time, and then, like that. And then, even the battery thing had not yet come. Just, later on somebody introduced the huge batteries, so that you can run it on battery. But those batteries were not chargeable. It's gone means gone. But before the batteries came, this radio sets used to be big, sometimes very big. That they used to call it 6 wall, 8 wall, 12 wall, like that. Depending on the number of walls, that can catch more stations. Of course, there was only All India Radio at that time, and maybe one or two, I don't remember. So the point is, there were people who will come and ask, some rich man from some village will say, "Sir, how much is this radio?" And then father will say this much, okay, I want to buy. The father says, okay, which village you are coming from? You got electricity? He says, no electricity. Then why you are buying it? No, he says it's question of prestige, like when people come to my house, I can show them that I got a radio. But cannot be used. So same way, you could be living on Brahma Loka or Swarga Loka or Tapa Loka, Mahar Loka, whatever, We even don't know there are so many lokas, the names. You ask any so-called transcendentalist or whoever thinks that he's from the Bharata Varsha. You ask him what are the names of these planets, and no knowledge. We just know Swarga, Naraka. Maybe little Brahmaloka, something like that. So, all these wonderful things that Yudhishthira Maharaj got, all the facilities he got, but still he was not attached. He would rather do what? He would rather do the service of the Lord. That is what was giving him maximum satisfaction. And even the kingdom that he was running, managing, he was doing for the pleasure of Krishna. So he was Mukunda Manasaha. Mukunda Manasa. So we should become Mukunda Manasa means we should become conscious of Mukunda Manasa. Our heart, our mind should be absorbed in Mukunda, Krishna. So although Suras Parahaha, so all these devatas, they also wanted to come down. They were envious in a way of Yudhishthira Maharaj's kingdom. You can imagine how opulent it must be. But he was Shuddhitasya in other things. Itare, what is that other thing? It's not that, okay, you got no money, so you now gamble, or you drink, or you go to some Hawaii or this or that, No. He was just, Itare is non-material, like he was more interested in spiritual activities than. And Prabhupada in his purport explains so beautifully about the hunger. He says, everybody is hungry. Even you got millions in your pocket, but you are still hungry because of what? Of the spiritual bliss, So for the spiritual sense gratification, the spiritual senses, spiritual everything. Why? Because it gives the maximum satisfaction. That's where the bliss lies. Not in this nuts and bolts and, coins. Like yesterday, I posted my realization. I'm just having a series called My Realization. So when I see something nice, I try to understand it from Krishna conscious point of view. It was a nice quote. I like that quote. The person said, I don't want to waste my time and energy in making more money. So like he's some Englishman, but he's saying that. He's saying, I don't want to waste my time in making money. And then I wrote in that okay, yes, absolutely true that, making money may bring you more money, but more worries also. And then I said, look at the faces of all these billionaires of the world and see whether they are looking happy. So happiness doesn't lie in, or somebody said, that was few months back, some people are so poor that all they got is money. So I remember when people were talking about the charity, about giving, for example, food to the poor people, Srila Prabhupada would not agree. He says, give it to everybody. This is spiritual food. Prasadam is spiritual food, and everybody is poor spiritually. So let them have this prasadam. Looks like only some khichdi or some cookie or something like that, but actually it's a spiritual food. So everybody is spiritually hungry. That's the point. Spiritually poor, actually. We need to look at that, from that point of view, and see in our own life whether we also feel that we are poor. And when we feel that, then only you think like a poor man always wants to have some money. So a spiritually poor man should always be looking for some spiritual association, benefits, etc. And that is available through these wonderful purports of Srila Prabhupada, the translation and another. So Bhagavatam is really wonderful. I keep enjoying it every single day of my life. So I'd like to stop here. Thank you. If you have any question, comment, please write to me or talk to me. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.